Hey GH peeps, welcome back to my channel where we discuss all things General Hospital. Today's late night review is for Friday, November the 3rd, 2023. We made it, y'all. It's the weekend. It's time to turn up. What? No, I'm just joking. Well, for some of us, turn up, have fun, have a drink for me. I am drinking water. Maybe tomorrow, something different. But right now, I'm drinking some water. Anyway, how'd y'all think about the show today? I know my peeps are going to comment and tell me what they thought about the show. I don't like the Charlotte thing. I don't like that Anna has to deal with shooting a kid. Somebody that she loves kid. I don't like that she has to have that on her heart. She's already dealing with enough. She's being chased by WSB, so she thinks. She's being stalked by a crazy teenager. And now she has to deal with shooting a kid. Almost unaliving a kid. I'm pretty sure she's not going to die. Well, and it's a good shot, so I don't know, but I don't like this. This is sad. This is not Juice General Hospital. This is sad. And then we got Adam tanking out. Oh my gosh. I don't like it, guys. I don't like it. I want villains. I want craziness. I want insanity. Yeah, make Charlotte crazy, but no, don't get the child unalive. She's supposed to be discovered by her daddy, and they're going to take her to a mental institution and find out she was programmed and get her deprogrammed like they deprogrammed Drew and they deprogrammed Jason and they deprogrammed little Jake and they deprogrammed somebody else, Dante. You know, deprogram her like they deprogram everybody else. But we got to shoot the baby? Ugh, that just left a bad, and I knew it was going to happen. I didn't want it to happen. And since that happened, and where's Jake? Okay, I'm going too far. I'm going to rewind. We're starting it off at Carly's. And she's at Kelly's and they're cleaning up from their Halloween soiree, or however you say it. And she's letting little homegirl go home because she's, they did her little thing. And as soon as she steps out, she calls Alexis. And she's like, I apologize for calling you so late, Alexis. But have you heard anything about Drew? And Alexis says, girl, you stop calling me about this nigga. I'm sorry. That's not what she said. She says, no, I haven't heard back from Judge Kim. And, but as soon as I do, I will let you know. And Carly's like, well, yeah, I know. I was just, just calling, just hoping. And Leslie's like, it's all good. I'm going to keep pushing, Carly. I want you to know that. And Carly says, oh, thank you. I know you will. Those two have came a long way. Moving along, as she hangs up the phone, Sam comes in. That's my girl, Sam. Hey. I love me some Sam. And she's like, hey, I'm just, and Carly asked, did Scout leave something? She says, no, I'm just here to check on a friend, check on my homegirl. So they talk about Drew and what's going on with him, and Sam backs her mom and says, my mom is not going to give up on this, Carly. So just know that, no one's going to give up on this because Alexis is not doing this for Carly. She's doing this for her granddaughter so she can have her daddy. I mean, I know somewhat she's probably thinking of Carly in some ways, but this is for Scout. This is Scout's father. So Alexis is thinking about her granddaughter too. She wants her granddaughter to have his dad, and he's a deadbeat dad, but anyway. So then they talk about Nina, and she mentions how Carly was casually comfortable around Nina. And Carly says, well, she's lucky she wasn't bobbing for apples because she would have drowned the bitch. She said it, not me. I didn't say it. Well, she didn't say the B word, but I bet you she was thinking it. Okay, so Carly's basically been keeping her distrust and distaste for Nina under wraps, which I'm proud of her, because normally that be just bubbling forth in her actions and plans and how to destroy people. She's actually backing off. Well, for now. And she basically says, that's Willow's and Wiley's mom and grandma, so, And then Sam says, well, yeah, but it's Sonny's wife. And she's like, yeah, and that. I like the fact that she still has a little fee for Sonny, not like I want him, but that's mine. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that. That little, it's not a flicker of a hot flame. She's flaming for Drew right now, but there's a little spark there. That's her ex. That's her Sonny. She just wants him to be happy, and he just wants her to be happy. And Sam, that's what Sam was basically saying, that Dante was saying. And then we go back into Carly brought up Sam brought up the Michael situation, and Michael in the Nina situation, and she's like, Michael just wants to make his family happy. He's just there to make his family happy. You know what I'm saying? He loves Wiley, and he loves Willow. And I don't know why they're talking about baby Amelia like she just disappeared. I hope they didn't disappear this baby. Ain't nobody mentioned little Amelia. And you would have thought she would have been at the Halloween party, because you know how fast they grow these kids. I'm just saying. But Carly brought up a point though. She was like, Nina lied to us, and had us thinking that Sonny was dead. So nobody's really ever going to trust her. You know what I'm saying? And Sam agreed to that, because, she did do that. And before we go into, now she didn't tell her about now. And I'm like, neither did Sonny. Sonny didn't tell Nina about now. I don't see her hating Sonny. She married Sonny, and he knew all about now. Y'all, all about now. He knew that was her daughter, and he didn't tell her. So it's kind of, you lose your anger if you can be mad at the woman, but you can't be mad at the man. That's just like, oh, so he's banging your cake, so that's why you forgave him? Come on now. Now, Willow's a slightly different situation, but you got to think about pettiness and the fact that Willow didn't want to know her mom. I honestly would have told Willow, because I'm a petty motherfucker, and I would have been like, girl, I know you don't want to know who your mama is, but guess who she is? You need to know this so you can, decide how you want to live. So no, I wouldn't have did what Carly did. But I ain't gonna lie, it took me a minute to say anything, because, she just lied to me about my man. She had my man thinking I was dead. I didn't fell in love with my homeboy. I'm getting off, I'm sorry, guys. I'm going off character. I'm getting off subject. That's another story. Anyway, basically Carly's like, but life goes on. Life goes on. I can't wrap myself in the hate for Nina. I don't got time for that. I don't got time for anything. I don't got energy for that. That's because Nina has energy for it. She don't. She's like, I ain't got time for it. I don't care. I guarantee you, when she finds out about the SEC, she will be energized. I'm talking about Carly. But anyway. And then her and Sam have a beautiful moment, and she's like, I just cannot believe if you had thought a million years ago that we'd be having this conversation and being this cool. And Sam was like, not for a million years. And look at them. And I honestly can agree to that and attest to it, because I used to see them. I used to watch them back in the day. I never would have thought. Because Sam, she couldn't stand Carly about this Jason and her just, and then, of course, Carly didn't like Sam because of the Sonny situation and Jason. Which, Carly's just too much. She's always been too much, though. Always been too much. I'm glad her and Sam have came to peace. But wrapping that up, we're going to move along. Because after Sam goes home, guess who comes a-strolling in, y'all? Drew. Drew didn't escape from prison. No, he just tells her that he's free to go. And that's the first person you go see, Drew, is Carly. The first person you go see is Carly. You don't see your daughter. Your daughter ain't seen you in months. Months. I told y'all Drew a deadbeat. He a deadbeat. Carly, you need to drop that deadbeat. He a deadbeat dad. You don't even chill with it. You ain't seen your baby at all. And the first thing you go see is her. But honestly, guys, I think Carly's dreaming. I don't think Drew is out. But if he's out, he's a deadbeat. If she's dreaming, oh, moving along. The Davis girls, y'all. Hey, I like the new Molly. Yeah, she gets a thumbs up. Yeah, I like her spirit. She's light. You know what I'm saying? She's not all like toxic like with those like that other one. No. And I also like that her and Christina have hammered out their differences. I really do, because that storyline was whack as fuck. Whack, wiggity whack, wiggity whack. And I'm glad it's over. They're sitting there. And Lexus is surprised. She like, what? My girls are back together. They like, yeah, Mom, we back together. And it was the Davis clan, except for Sam. But, you know, it was the clan. It was good to see the girls are back. They had Chinese. Blaze introduced some pumpkin, whatever, nasty ice cream. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not a pumpkin fan. But if this real flavor, check it out. Let me know what y'all think. Pumpkin ain't even sweet. Anyway, so yeah, so Blaze suggested, I think it was pumpkin caramel, because that looked like caramel on their plates. I could be wrong, but some pumpkin ice cream, and so Christina has seen Blaze, and so there's a lot going on with there, so I guess we'll find that out next week. But anyway, they discussed baby names. Albert. That's a Molly. That's Molly. Albert. And then she says Ferris, to which Christina says Bueller. I love Ferris Bueller. That movie was the shit back in the day. Oh, but, you know, just rounding them up, it was good to see the ladies kicking it. It was good to see that they squashed that whole entire Molly and Christina beef, because it was so, they ain't never, ever. And I've been watching them little girls since they came into this, ever. I mean, like, you know, Christina's always been a little bit, you know, Christina, but so is Molly. But they've never had no beef like that. You know, it was just stupid. So I'm glad it's squashed. I love the new Molly. Yay for new Molly. I like her. She's pretty. I like her. I'm going to like watching her. That's the best one they've gotten so far. Hopefully GH keeps her and everything works out. Then we go to Willow. Harmony stalking Willow still, yeah. She needs to go ahead and get a restraining order on her mom. I'm just saying. She can't never sleep. Mama always creeping up on her. But anyway, so now she's walking back in to get the hat. I don't know whose hat was that. Because Wiley was a Jedi. And Darth Vader. Well, I can't remember. It must have been another kid's hat. And Harmony come right behind her. Willow, what the fuck, bitch? Can't you stay dead? Can't you stay dead, please? And Willow like, Mom, what are you doing here? What do you want now? And she's like, well, I'm here to see Wiley. What? Oh, so what? You can't see him from heaven or hell or wherever you are? Harmony, you ain't looking hard enough. Why you have to keep bothering your daughter? But anyway, so, she's like, I was just here to see Wiley and warn you. And she's, warn me? Warn me of what? I wanted to slap the taste out of Harmony's mouth. Girl, speak with, like, oh, I'm sorry, girl. I want to tell you about Nina and Michael being lying to you. Come on now. So, of course, she jumps up, because that's a nightmare, having a dream about dead people. And Michael, hovering ass, is sitting over her. Now, I could be just a little extra, because I'm a little irritated with Michael right now. Or maybe I'm not being extra. I'm just irritated with Michael. But anyway, you know, he was checking on his wife, which makes sense. She was, you know, waking him from a nightmare. And he's like, it was the nightmares again, right? And she's like, yeah. And she tells him what happened again. And then she's like, I think I know what Harmony's trying to tell me. And just real quick, guys, do y'all find it odd that she still calls Harmony mom? I mean, Harmony is her own known mother, but she still calls Harmony mom. I mean, she still sees Harmony as her mother. I don't guess that's not odd. That's not odd. Don't, no. I kind of find like a jive to Nina. Anyway. So, and Michael, I don't like you, Michael. I don't like you. I used to like Michael. I really don't like him anymore. He says this. He says, well, you know Harmony's a liar. No, oh yeah, because she says that somebody's lying to her. She thinks that Harmony trying to tell her somebody close to her is lying. And then Michael says, well, you know Harmony's a liar. I just wanted to go up to that screen and slap the taste out of Michael's butt. Like, for real, boy, for real, you want a divorce, don't you? You want a divorce, because now you're manipulating her like we all thought that Nina would. Well, I'm pretty sure Nina has done that in the past. I still think she planted that nurse in that hospital to come in that room with that girl when she was getting chemo treatments. Oh, I think Nina did that. But this right here, Michael, is just trashy. But anyway, he says that, you know, Harmony lies and this could be messing with your head, all this, you know, all of that messing with your head. No, you messing with her head. And Harmony says, yeah, I'm sorry, not Harmony. Willow says, yeah, you know, Lisa said the similar thing, that, you know, and maybe I should just let it go and forget it. But she says she can't help the fact that she does feel like that's what Harmony's trying to tell her, is that she just feels like someone's lying to her. So it doesn't sound like Willow's going to let this go. And I'm glad she's not, because somebody is lying to her that's close to her. So then that's when Mike flashes to him confronting Nina about the whole entire SEC thing. And he's bringing up the Drew bit. You know, because, you know, Drew did get his ass beaten in prison. And he did save Willow's life. Well, I mean, a whole bunch of people saved Willow's life, because they all brought Lisa back, but Drew, you know, he's getting the fame, he's getting the claim and the glory. And he got beat up too, so that was really bad. And then she's like, Michael, and he's like, so, to make a long story short, because that was just a bunch of blah, 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 blah. She wants to go to Montreal with Nina so they can keep gaining more positive memories together. And this is what makes me upset about this whole entire story. He is robbing her of an honest relationship with this woman. And I'm not even saying that Willow would be close to Nina if she knew everything. I'm not saying that she would or she wouldn't. I really don't give a damn. What I'm saying is that he's robbing her of the opportunity to develop an honest relationship with her actual real mother. You know, I just tell her the truth and let her decide. You're taking away her decision. And then she's like, well, do you really, you know, are you okay with, you know, that? Because he's like, well, I just thought you were playing about going out with Montreal. I thought you were just doing that for Wiley. And she's like, no, things have changed. And he said, yeah, since the wedding. Yeah, since you didn't tell her, jackass. Anyway, so he says something, and I thought it was this. It was loving and creepy at the same time. Very ageist. His father, basically, his biological. And he was like, I just want to protect you and love you. That sounds just like AJ. A little bit of Sunny in there, the controlling part. But yeah, that was class act AJ. I am just not happy with Mr. Michael Corinthos. Corinthos, we want better for you, and this storyline is stupid, because now this is our storyline. It ain't going nowhere, because Nettie Eddie's getting his memory back. Moving along, Kevy and Laura, they finally get a night to themselves, y'all. They finally get some peace and quiet. The house looks somewhat clean. You know what I'm saying? They got the champagne. No, the wine is chilled. Nice big glasses. Making me thirsty for someone right now. And Kev asks about Esme and them. And she says, oh, Esme was tuckered out, you know. Ace is teething, so she's so tired. And Kevin says, really? I just seen her running around and, you know, hype, because, you know, the whole entire trick-or-treating thing. And I honestly think that Esme is trying to play Laura with this Spencer thing, because Spencer went out, because he asked, well, where's Spencer at? And he said, well, he's out with Trina and, you know, he's out with Trina. Spencer and Trina went out. I think Esme's trying to play this, I'm so beat up when Spencer's not here to help me with Ace. I just get all worn out. But in reality, she'd be like, And before y'all say, nah, Tori, I don't think so. Remember when Spencer had went out of town with Trina, and she tried to act like she was all beat up and the house was all torn up, and she kept talking about how Spencer left, how Spencer left, how Spencer left. And then she was like, oh no, turned it, and then she flipped it. Oh no, I had it all under control. I'm not tired at all. I'm wide awake. She's trying, every time Spencer leaves the house, she tries to act like he's supposed to be the daddy to that kid. I do not like that story. It's disgusting. Moving along. And I know Kevin is peeping. He's peeping that shit. He's peeping that. He knows his brother's psycho daughter ain't all the way level in that head. I hope he catches her before she goes off the Richter scale. But anyway, she's I just talked about that. They discuss Charlotte, and Laura says, well, what can you tell me? He can't tell you anything, Laura. Nothing. But he does. He goes around, he dances around the HIPAA violation. All people that work at the hospital would agree with that. He danced around that baby with a dirty dance, but he danced around it. And he basically, but he does, he lets her know she never really opened up to me. And she lets her know that her golden eye is on her father. Her father is her world. Nobody else has really been in her life. Her mama's been gone for a very long time. And she's only stayed with Dante and them for a short visit. And she's only stayed with him and Laura for a short visit. The only person that's been constant is her dad. And by protecting him, she's protecting herself. And I like how Kevin checks Laura. I like that. I really like their relationship because he balances Laura out. Because sometimes Laura Lou will be, woo, 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 I just can't believe it. And Kevin's like, well, I love their balance. For real. So we gonna see, let me see. Is there more to that? Oh, and then Valentine calls Laura to check in and lets Laura know that everything's going good. And Laura thanks him for that. And then Laura talks to Kevin about her wild childhood. Y'all, she was a wild. Watch Old School General Hospital with Laura. She was a hot mess. And she's right. Her and Charlotte are not similar, but they're both for thinking they were grown. And Laura got herself in a lot of trouble. Thinking she was grown. And but she said the only difference between her and Charlotte is that Charlotte ain't got no evil uncle whispering in her. Charlotte's got an evil grandfather who whispered evil in her ear. And she said she told Charlotte to hate. He told Charlotte to hate Anna. Victor told Charlotte to hate Anna. That's the only difference between me and her. I didn't have that. I didn't have no putting evil thoughts in my head. Yeah, and she's young, so if she was an older adult, then we could be like, girl, bye. But she's young, so it's way different. But moving along, this is the part where I really just, it was hard. It was a hard watch. So we all know Anna was at her house. The kids are trick-or-treating with Valentine. And of course Charlotte takes off. And she goes behind the little ledge to change into her hermit from the tarot cards outfit. And she tries to walk past him by hiding her big purple backpack. Teenager shit. That was a teenage mood. I'm gonna hide it barely. Jake sees her scrambling off and says, I think that's her. And they're like, no, that can't be her. Because she didn't wear her rah-rah costume, which Jake thought that's what she was supposed to be wearing. And he knew that wasn't her style. He's like, that's not your style, this rah-rah. He's like, oh, well, I thought I'd wear my rah-rah because my other outfit wasn't working out for me. So she had that stuffed in her backpack. Normally girls stuff little mini skirts and hot girl shorts in their backpacks to go to school. And then their moms get called like me. Have to go up there. What the hell is wrong with you? Oh my gosh, I don't ever want to raise another girl again. But anyway, sorry guys. But so Charlotte ducks off, And Jake's after her. And the kids, Danny and Georgie, run back into Valentine because Valentine gave them, strict orders. Do not make me look like a jerk. Your parents are trusting me. So they had a time that they were supposed to meet back up with them. And Georgie and, of course, Danny was there. And, Valentine got a little snippy with Georgie. And I'm pretty sure if Maxie was there, that would not have went well at all. But he apologized, and Georgie was like, it's all good, you're worried about Charlotte. And then you see Danny trying to call Jake, and he's like, yeah, Mr. Valentine's looking for Charlotte. You need to call us back, you need to let me know what's going on. And of course Charlotte's phone's going right to voicemail. Valentine, this is all your motherfucking fault. All you. Everything that happened is on you. Everything up to now and all that is on you. First of all, she shouldn't have been trick-or-treating. Nah, you ain't trick-or-treating. You gonna trick-or-treat around this house. Trick-or-treating, running people's, messing with people's apartments and stuff. You ain't going nowhere. You was grounded for the rest of this year. Only thing you're gonna see is your walls in your room. And downstairs in this foyer where we all hang out at. Ain't no trick-or-treating for you. This is on Valentine. I'm so angry about this storyline, guys. I am disgusted with this storyline. Because what happens? We flash to Anna. Anna finally finds somebody that could actually have burnt her house down, and it makes total sense that it was the WSB Forsyth or whatever. I think it was Forsyth, and that he's trying to burn down information that he thinks that she might have, but she hasn't, and she's going to release it to Alexis, the invader. Might get some heat going on. Robert offers to go back with her to the house. She says no. She goes back. She left with her gun. When I seen her leave with her gun, I already knew it was going to happen. I mean, I knew it was going to happen the other day, but I knew it was for sure going to happen then. So Charlotte goes into her apartment, knocks on the door, doesn't hear anybody, thinking she's just, I'm so smart. Just want to, girl, don't you go back home? But I'm sorry, guys, but that, a little swat in the butt would have been better than a bullet in the chest. Anyway, she's going through Anna's files, looking for something that she can use to I guess, ruin Anna's life. And Anna puts the key in the door, touches the doorknob. She knows that someone's in there. She's a spy. And she's a good one. At least right now she is. But I know she knows how to shoot. And she backs up, pulls her gun, opens the door, and there it is. Little Charlotte with the flashlight. The flashlight went out, so there's no way she can put the light on her face to show Anna who she is. Anna sees a person in a dark hood. It's like a gun. She shoots. And she sees it as Charlotte. That broke my heart because Valentine could have prevented this. And I'm pretty sure this is going to drive an ego wedge between Valentine and and Valentine and Anna. And some of the spoilers are saying that Anna gets comforted by Sonny. And I'm pretty sure Nina will be comforting Valentine. But it doesn't even matter. Valentine should be slapping himself stupid for not checking his kid, not getting his kid some real attention, and putting her on punishment for doing what she did, confronting the issue, confirming if she actually did it. Because Anna could have been after the Forsyth guy a long time ago. But he lied. And now his baby. Guys, I don't like, but how many minutes is, okay, this is too long. I'm wrapping it up. That's the end of the show for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Thank you, new subscribers. Like and comment. Please, guys, comment. Tell me what you thought about today's show. I'm a little disturbed by it. Good night and have a great weekend. And I'll talk to you guys Monday. Mwah.